another Trauma Talk Radio segment. We are here at the Essence Fest 2024, and I'm here with Miss Brittany.
Hi.
And my question for you today is, what is trauma to you, and how does it impact the workplace?
Thank you for the question. Okay, so trauma to me is about the ways in which our bodies, our minds, our spirits are exposed to things that tell us that we're in danger or that we are unsafe. And I think that a lot of times we're exposed to trauma and it just changes the way that we behave, the way that we act. I remember I used to work in public health more closely, and I remember learning about epigenetic mutations. And I was talking about how your environment, so if you grow up in a place that doesn't have a lot of trees, or you're experiencing micro and macro racist aggression a lot, that changes the way that your DNA expresses itself. So even on a genetic cellular level, trauma can change the way that our bodies function. And as far as how it shows up in the workplace, trauma can mean that we're bonding together, or that I am repeating the ways in which I was exposed on someone else, you know, without even understanding how, in an effort to keep myself safe, I'm making someone else unsafe. So that's how I see it show up in the workplace.
In an effort to keep myself safe, I'm making someone else unsafe.
Sometimes.
Because of those unsafe experiences, it shifts our forms of expression.
Yes. And our ideas around community and the collective, it really becomes about fight or flight sometimes. And people are just like, well, I just need to worry about how I keep myself protected in this moment.
And we don't realize how, when we're in a space of self-preservation with keeping ourselves safe, how that can actually turn into projected trauma, where we're projecting unsafe experiences onto others.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
Oh,
you hit the nail on the head.
Wow, I love what you're sharing right now, because we really don't think about that.
No,
and so
because you kind of get tunnel vision, right? And like you said, self-preservation, and it's, you know, we're meant to work and live and breathe in the community. And I think, like, you know, of all the ways that we've been harmed since being forcibly brought to the United States, for Black folks, it's really just that separation from communal living, communal caretaking, the collective well-being. It's really just about this individualistic approach to survival, and that's not really a way to live. You shouldn't be in a survival. You have to be in a place of thriving and abundance, not scarcity.
Yes, absolutely. I love it. So what is one tip on how we can transform our internal scarcity into abundance, so that we can transition from survival mode to thriving?
I think, back to being on individuals, I think you do have to do some individual level healing to be able to clear space in your mind and your spirit to work with others. Because if you're not safe and you're not trusting yourself and trusting your intuition, or even hearing that voice, then you can't really inspire others, you know, from in a way that feels clean and genuine and authentic. And I think a lot of times people try and be in positions of power and proximity to power more than actually one that's lifting as we climb, you know, helping other people, keeping the door open instead of like kicking it closed, right? So I think, like, you have to do some authentic self-work and discovery before you can really even be in a position where others would trust you to be kind of a leader when it comes to having an abundant mind frame.
Yes. So what I hear you say is, let us take some time to focus on harnessing our internal power first, to secure ourselves with internal safety before we launch into positions and proximity of power that impacts the freedom of expression of others.
Or just impact others, because, you know, you could be, again, reproducing harm instead of help.
Right. Absolutely. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Brittany.
Pleasure talking with you.
Likewise.
Thank you.